right, we're going to send it over now to Studio A and get the latest on the forecast with Jay and Matt.
Bets, I got great news for you.
Oh, yeah?
Matt has a sewing machine that he likes to keep over in the weather center.
Yep.
No
Oh,
kidding.
boy.
And you said you wanted a fanny pack out of the Cleveland totes. And I made
at
one real
this.
quick here. And this is a beaut.
Look at
It's
this.
a beaut. This used to
Nice,
be,
Jay.
yeah, now
Jay.
I've got all kinds. I've got sunscreen.
Oh, perfect. Thanks, Jay.
I've got a television remote control.
Oh, that's important.
Okay.
You know, if you ever want to change the channel, not that you would. I've got Scotch tape.
Oh.
I've got hand sanitizer for Monica. Wash your hands,
Oh,
wash your
very
hands,
good.
wash your hands. And I've got a weather word for Matt, which is
In the bag?
fanny pack.
Oh, fanny pack. Nice.
Okay. I mean, we're going to make that the theme of this half
Why
hour.
not? I love it. Jay, it looks great on you.
Yeah.
I'm glad the camera zoomed out because it looked a little awkward at first because it was right at your waist. But
I see what you're saying.
yeah, then we ended up seeing the bag.
No, that's not
great.
a short dress.
That's great. I don't see our flight, but we've got clouds around, so there's that. Traffic, that's flowing pretty well. We've had a couple accidents on my way in today. 77 South was just jammed for miles. Weather gets nice. People think they can drive all crazy, right? That's the old man in me talking. Jay, just for you, I know you need large font. This is your forecast. It's going to rain, all right? Jay was talking about at 4 o'clock. He needs things in bigger font on medications, but yeah, it's going to rain in the forecast. But not yet. We've got a beautiful evening to get through. Temperatures right now comfortable. We're 60s down towards the south, 50s up towards the lakeshore. The sun earlier, remember, when you get in the sunshine, it feels typically 10 degrees warmer, so we were feeling like the 60s and 70s today. The clouds coming in, though, starting to cool things off a little bit. The wind has switched. Remember, yesterday, cold north wind. Now it's out of the east, southeast, so that's blowing in some of this mild air up towards areas of the mid-Atlantic. You notice no one's really hot, but no one's really cold. It's kind of like the Goldilocks porridge here, sitting in the 60s and 70s all the way down towards the Gulf Coast. Those clouds will continue to thicken up this evening because that rain is on the way. So where is the rain? Well, it's down towards areas of Kentucky, areas of southern Illinois right now. Really going to come in 2 batches as we go over the next couple days. This is batch number 1, and then you see all this activity back towards the west. That will hold off until Saturday night into Sunday. There's really 2 systems here. The first one heads north. This one, just look at the energy with this, diving south out of the Pacific Northwest. This will come down and spin up quite a storm system in the eastern half of the country. I'm just so impressed by this. I'll show you in a second, but just an amazing storm system, even for this time of year. But here comes the rain. First things first, clouds will increase, and we've got showers that will arrive tonight. So if you have evening plans, we're looking good still, not bad. And then we deal with those rainfall chances towards that morning rush hour. If you joined me yesterday, we were thinking probably 2, 3 a.m. Well, things have slowed down a little bit. So it looks like that morning rush hour is when it hits. National Design Mart hour by our forecast. Here comes the rain from south to north. High temperatures tomorrow are going to be late morning, up near 60, and then watch how this rain-cooled air kind of takes over. We're back into the 50s in the afternoon. Rain will be with us pretty much all day tomorrow. We'll have cloudy skies other than that. Saturday morning, though, I've been saying we get a little break on Saturday. Saturday will start with rain. It'll be slow to clear, but watch this. In the afternoon and evening, we should dry out, maybe a peak of sunshine in there before round number 2 comes in the late evening into the overnight. And that round 2, it's going to be a big one. Watch what happens. This area of low pressure develops another low, which is really ramping up here as we get into Sunday, Monday. We'll spin up the eastern seaboard. For us, this means we have rain, and then we add wind to it, and then we drag cold air in behind this on Monday, just looking raw Monday, Tuesday, and then eventually the system heads out. It kind of looks like a fanny pack there on the radar. You know, it's kind of compact. It's got everything you need in it in terms of rainfall, and then eventually that will clear on out. We'll talk how much rain, and we'll talk more long-term when we break out of this coming up in the next half hour. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast. Not too bad temperature-wise until we get on the cold side of that Monday, Tuesday. But lots of rain around here. Does look like we break out later next week. But until then, just a real set of raw days, Monday, Tuesday. I'm kind of excited just to feel how refreshing it feels with 50s, lots of wind and rain around here. What could be better in spring?
Sounds so fun.
Yep.
Can't wait. Guess we don't have to worry about slathering on too much sunscreen.
Yeah, a lot of things we don't have to worry about with that.
15
Yeah.
instead of 150. So.
Yes,
All right.
true.
Thanks so much, Matt.